Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Inner Healer. Today we're going to be talking about how your childhood traumas can spill over into adulthood if they're not healed. If no one addresses them in childhood and you spill over into adulthood, you start to create those same kind of relationships in your adult life that you experienced in childhood, that you witnessed in childhood. The things that you saw are deeply embedded into your psyche. And then you unconsciously play those things out in your adult relationships, whether it be with friends, significant others, parents, children, whoever. You still have that embedded into your psyche. Unconsciously, you're still living out that inner child in your relationships. Relationships are often a mirror, a reflection of us. So they're showing you back the things that you could possibly not like about yourself, the things that you keep hidden from the from the outside world. They're showing you that part of yourself and the things that you might need to work more on. So one trauma is abuse, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever, it's abuse. If you were seeing this as a child, if you experienced it as a child, you start to sometimes think that it's normal. Now, it could go either way. You could really want to stay away from that, or you could actually run into that and think that it's normal. You know consciously that it's not normal, but unconsciously you're still living it out because sometimes you feel like you still deserve that. You're not deserving of something better. You have to dig deep within yourself. You have to get some kind of help, whether you're helping yourself or you're getting outside help with a counselor. Help yourself into starting to feel like you deserve to be here. You deserve to win. You deserve to have the good things in life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have a happy house. You deserve to have healthy relationships. You deserve to win. You deserve the best in this world. You have to start to believe that within yourself. But if you have no one reassuring you, you're not reassuring yourself, you're not surrounding yourself with positive speaking people that are speaking life into you, you're going to continue to think that abuse is okay. You're going to think that you calling your friends the B word is okay. You're going to think that your man calling you the B word is okay. Like some men be like, yeah, because I'm with my B right now. Wait, what? No, that's not okay. It's not. Or even in your speech, a lot of women's speech, I hear them saying, yeah, because that's my N-word. Why? Who taught us that it's okay to call each other like out of our names? That's not what I'm with my baby right now. I'm with my babe right now. I'm with my honey right now. I'm with my wife. I'm with my husband. I'm with my boo. You know, all those are cliche too, but still, like, it sounds way better than I'm with my N-word or I'm with my B right now. You're thinking that that's okay because that's what you're surrounded by or that's what you grew up seeing. And then a lot of times, if that's what you, like I said, it can go either way. If you grew up hearing arguing, bickering, fighting, you think that that's normal within the household. So you perpetuate that in your relationships too. Or you heard it so much and your body shuts down and you don't want to deal with it. Someone that is truly healed and was able to confront that before they started to get into relationships, they know that that's something that they want cut out as soon as they see it. As soon as there is some kind of red flag, that there is some kind of abuse that's going to happen, because it doesn't always have to be physical. It can be emotional, mental, spiritual abuse. There are some women right now on the internet complaining about financial abuse. A lot of times people think that as a stay-at-home mom, you are financially abused. Well, that's what they're putting out. A lot of stay-at-home moms are putting out that they're being financially abused. That's not okay. That is the most work and least paid job ever. It's not okay that you're not getting your life financed because you're staying home. It's not okay. You deserve a wind down day. You deserve to take a day to yourself, to get yourself together for your mental. It's not okay to always be surrounded by people. That's codependency. You need some individuality. Oftentimes people will say, well, we can't afford for me to be able to do these things outside of staying home because all of his money goes towards the bills. That's when you have to get creative. Because if you're home with them all day, are you teaching them something? Because if you're teaching them something, you can monetize that. You don't have to show your children ever. But what you can do is show what you do with your children. If you're making worksheets, you make those worksheets and you put them up on the site and you sell them to other moms, to other teachers, to people that are doing the same thing that you're doing. You can monetize the fact that you homeschool your children. Because what curriculum are you using? It's time to get creative, because if he doesn't have enough money to be able to send you on a spa day, for you to be able to get someone to come sit with them, or he sits with them while you go take a day to yourself, a couple of hours to yourself to clear your head, then you have to figure out how you're going to monetize something that you're good at. So that if you only make enough for you to go on vacation sometimes, or for you to take time to yourself, start there. And then the money is going to grow once you feel like you should live in abundance, because everything starts with a thought. You have to think it in order for you to even believe it. Then you work from there. Oftentimes people don't want to stay home. They have the opportunity to stay home, but they don't want to because they saw their mom get it out the mud when they were younger. Literally will shape you into who you are. I was raised around ladies who were catered to. So quite naturally, when I got old enough to get married, it was only right that I married someone who could take on the fact that I'm a wife and how I see being a wife. Our morals have to align, or we can't be together. And that was the same way that he thought. Our morals have to align, or we can't be together. I worked all the way up until we started having children. And then sometimes people have to keep in mind that childcare is expensive too. So that's when you have to start cutting back on some things, so that you could pay for childcare if you're going to go outside the home to work. So another thing, infidelity. If you saw infidelity, if that's the only thing that you know, you hearing how someone is cheating on the other person, you see that it affects one person more than the other one, but your brain might work towards, I want to be like this person more than this person. As women, we can't let men run all over top of us, especially if we have babies, because they're watching. We're penetrating their brains, their minds, shaping their little minds into how a man or a woman is supposed to treat the other. Did you get with a gentleman? If you as a mom keep allowing a man to run all over top of you, to treat you like you're nothing, what do you think that's doing to your daughters and your sons? If you as a father keeps bringing woman after woman after woman around your children, what is that doing to their minds? Me as an adult, it confuses me when I see people with someone different every couple of months. So imagine what it does to a child. They're seeing a revolving door of women or men, because women bring multiple men around 4 or 5 times a year too. They're not learning anything about stability. They're not learning anything about boundaries, because you don't introduce everyone to your family. Everyone shouldn't know where you live. Number 3, having a pessimistic attitude. So you're thinking the worst of everything. You're thinking that everyone is out to get you. Did you have to grow up in survival? Is that why you think everyone is out to get you? That's why you think you have to get over on someone before they get over on you? Were you not shown or told that you were loved? Who let you down as a child? Number 4, thriving in toxicity. If it's not chaotic, it's not working for you. Healthy relationships scare you. Once again, being pessimistic, thinking that it's too good to be true when someone just opened your door, or someone texts you telling you to have a beautiful day, telling you that they hope that your day is just as beautiful as you. You think that that's corny. No, it's cute. It's romantic. It gives you something to look forward to. Not waking up, checking your phone and seeing that he didn't even call you all night and he didn't come home. You shouldn't want that. You shouldn't thrive in that. Always waiting for a twist and a turn, waiting for someone to mess up. Why? Too much chaos and commotion. And I'm not telling you something that I heard, I'm telling you something that I know. Pluto rude. That Scorpio comes out. But that's something that you learn You learn to not be so into the chaos, not just picking arguments just because, not staying in your lower self all the time. Sometimes you gotta go down there, you gotta dig her up, but then can you go back to vibrating a little higher? Balance, a healthy balance. So I get it. We have to be willing and open to breaking those generational chains. Us as women, we're born with all of our eggs already inside of us. All of them don't make it, obviously, but we're born with all of them inside of us. So everything that we go through from the time that we're here to the time that we're no more, any children born in that time, they're going to feel it until you address it, acknowledge it, console that part, nurture that part of yourself, willing and open to change that if it's something that you don't like about yourself. No one's too old to change. Someone has to be the pioneer to break those generational chains so that generations to come won't have to deal with that same trauma. If you ever notice the trauma that you deal with, look at your mother. Did she deal with that trauma? And then look at your grandmother. Did she deal with that? Whatever chain that you feel like is going through your generation, look to yourself first, then look to your mom, and then your grandma, and your great-grandma. Some people don't get a chance to have their great-great-grandma in the same lifetime as them. But however far you can go back, look to those people and see if they had to endure the same things that you're enduring. And you know that you have to be the one to address that so that your babies don't have to endure it. I get it. Everyone's not ready to address some things. Some people, it may put them into a deep, dark place. So if that's you, then, you can kind of bypass anything that I've said. Because you don't want to intentionally put yourself into a deep, dark place where you don't feel like you can get out by yourself. You might need some help. Address it with someone else. And I'm not talking about a friend, a sister, a mom, someone that you don't have to worry about that's going to spill your business, because then you can just sue them. Stuff like that. And that video was a video on childhood traumas and how it can spill over into adulthood and affect us in our relationships. If you like what you heard in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Peace.